towards mid.
Yeah, they want to deny any sort of this early position from that chamber.
Jesus.
And didn't have that rendezvous set up. So Darion just nowhere to go. It's just going to fall.
The second one with the wall bang as well. Oh my god. Now DFM pretty much kind of get free reign across the map. Be slowly a little bit in towards B now. There are still some stars to work against.
There's going to be some long range from Yudotan, trying to keep them at bay, but he takes so much damage down to 6. You have to give him space for an inkling. What's going to be a re-clear from Poppy as well, the high-low, but Poppy falling, that leaves Yudotan again with just low health.
So maybe not all hope is lost, but still needing to do quite a bit. Yudotan looking to set up a bit of a flank, but straight in towards the smoke. It's just Jinbong taking down Crystal.
And Yudotan already just taking the choice of, hey, I'll get whatever kills I can on the exit. He's gonna run in, see if he can catch anyone off guard. Looks like they heard some noise right there at the end, so they're ready for it. They'll mass themselves away. Yudotan should be falling to the spam. Art gonna get a second one. They know there's one heaven. They know there's multiple in the back of side as well.
Yeah, Art trying to send some util too. Has to be a little bit careful with Crystal right around the corner, but straight into it. May now trusting his aim to hold off against the smoke. First kill goes down, picks up the Phantom. GE not quite able to break through just yet.
So much time already passed, and May still free to just duel back to back to back. He's isolating these fights so well, eventually gets shot down. Poppy and Darion, they open it up. But time not on their side. Akame still holding on to the site, and it has to be a save.
Sensing the util reinforcement call already made. The Hunter Sphere being sent through. It's an all-in from DFM. Straight off towards the off angle though. Yudotan not quite able to find too much just yet. Darren up from heaven, picking up the first. Yudotan falling back in towards the smoke just to buy a little bit more time.
Yeah, but now they have so much more room to re-clear, so I love the fast flash, but May is going to get one GM there for the cover, and they'll hold on to the back of sight.
Quick with the gravity well as well. Now the cloud burst just to fend things off a little bit, but Crystal peeks into the shot from Jen. All that's left is Darren has to hold on to the but swaps over the Headhunter, not quite support, but now with the null command, you don't really have the rendezvous. Straight into the site and so much space afforded to DFM. Crystal though, great opening shot against May.
Yudotan has to make a good choice on when he needs to pop out. Crystal's waiting for the call as well. They're just gonna try to go for the spam. Just wait for the backup to arrive. Right now, Poppy coming through, and there's the spray from Yudotan. He only gets one. The Rolling Thunder not able to fully clear the site just yet. Akame eventually getting taken down. Jinbong, he's ready for one more, but there's just too many angles. He gets one. The fault line eventually keeps him tied up, and GE will finally pick up. And he absolutely chomps on the bait. Now Crystal, all alone. Kellyus is nearby for a crossfire from heaven, but it looks like it's going to be a tough one. We are going to have that Cosmic Divide. Jinbong launches it. It's going to cut off Kelly S. If he wants to fill the site, they need to be exposed on a high-low. There's a lot of util keeping them tied up, and DFM says, all right, that's the call. We want to make the move across to the other side.
30 seconds
holding on
left.
to it for now. Poppy does spot them on the crossing, so that is info enough.
But look at Jinbong. He reacts to it and says, I'll cut off the rest of the rotations.
Yudotan?
Meanwhile, Jinbong wins. Yudotan still alive on the site. He's just trying to stay alive. Jinbong cleans up mid, but meanwhile, DFM... Darion with another operator, but oh no, he has no idea. DFM's so ahead of it. They know that the only thing GE has going for them are these off positions. Crystal will hold them down for now. Paranoia comes out from afar, but no entry just yet with the jet down for DFM. GN answers back.
That's a quick response from Yudotan as well. Back towards mid just to check. Found someone. Straight back in towards A from DFM though. And Kelly S sends off the flash just to buy a little bit of time. A little bit more from heaven, not from Yudotan, but not quite able to find too much. Art just getting that position up against Kelly S. Jen with the 2 kills as well.
And now just holding back sight. Already in position for Art. This way they don't have to worry about the front. Jen just going to be the scout. Lots of angles to cover. Jen not watching for it. Now Art knows of exactly the position. If Poppy remembers, Jin was looking up, so he doesn't have to worry about heaven just yet. But there's still a lot of room to clear, and Art finds the timing, and it's gonna be a 9th round win. Yeah, the real question is Jinbong, does he catch Poppy? Uh-oh, he might have seen that gunfire as well, so he's trying to isolate the fights. He finds one, he's ready for it. Swings over, Yudotan just keeping him busy, but who's really locked with who right now? Yudotan already above him. Does he sniff it out? He does. He sees the gunfire. It's a 1v1. And it's going to be Jinbong who clears it nice and clean with the headshot.
Crouched down as well. Such a good read. Anticipates all of it in full. And now it's just a desperate play from Kellyes and Darian. Needing to go for the save. It's the second round of the last round.
But to try to build that out across all these maps for the draft, it's so tough.
Truly, to no fault of his own, but still trying to fight back. Poppy in with the judge, holding outside of danger. That's at least one. And then Darren swings out for the next.
Can they keep hope alive? At least an extra chance going into the second half. Spike not planted just yet, so Yudotan going to be watching for the far rotate all the way around spawn. Meanwhile, everybody else, their crosshairs trained on the site.
Spots out the recon too, so they know it's going to come from this spot. Crystal, oh, unfortunately not quite able to land the burst, but there it is. Kellyes and Poppy down to the judge. Darren from the back, at least able to pick.
We'll see how good this paranoia is from GN. Combination with Art's position there. There's a paranoia, but it's a little bit too late, or Yudotan perhaps a little bit too fast, way ahead of it. He's able to peek around, gets that first kill. Backup has arrived in the form of May. He's got that Sheriff, and GN, he holds backside with the classics, opening up a little bit extra time, trying to get it there, but he misses, and it's going to be cleared from Darian.
Right click, unfortunately, goes right by. Akame only able to get one. Darren with the trade, all down to just Jinbong. Goes in for the wide swing, spots out Darian with the go, so sharp on it, and repositions just to hold.
But Crystal's seen him, I believe. Jinbong hasn't, but I'm pretty sure Crystal saw him on the cross. Looks like it. There's the shock dart. It's just going to get the damage done. Jinbong closing the gap, and he finds the timing, going for the kill. It's a reset. Still 35 seconds.
Holds back, sets up the star. Look at Crystal getting up with the Foxes! Down with the classic, he left clicks.
They're gonna keep going. The drone coming through. Fragment will keep them at bay for the time being, but it's just a dash across the stun. It allows Yudotan to pick up the kill. Sight opened up for GE once more.
Rifle upgrade as well. Now continuing to hold against the back. Crystal watches it in case there is more. Poppy as well in case there are some rotations all throughout mid. Here's the footsteps, getting the spray down. That's the first one, but then the trade from Akame. At least strike down on towards B though, but Yudotan getting a little bit way too ahead.
All right, still 3 members for GE. They know that they're quite weak on the other side. Crystal going for the shock dart, trying to get that chip damage or maybe a cheeky little kill. Darian not able to land it. Gian good for 2. It's a 1v2, but both of them, one shot. Crystal, oh, he can land it, and May! Jinbong is hidden away, should catch the KO, so Akame has to back out. Jinbong, he gets ahead of it. He shuts down Yudotan. That's the dive gone.
Still able to hold again as well. The second kill going through. A third. Now looking onto the fourth. Picks it up. It's all onto Jinbong. And Poppy trying to hold off against the back line. Jinbong looking for the ace. He peeks out off the recon and gets the ace under his... Just outside of smokes. He goes for the peek. Bit of a one-tap whiff. He's going to dash right back.
Yeah, notices one too many people, but that's the call for DFM to push out of B main. Akame gets the kill there, and Crystal trying to get through, and you do have Yudotan trying to be a menace, but eventually it's all members down on the site, and GE will take control.
Quick enough to make it happen. Now Art just trying to retake a little bit more space from Heaven, find some sight lines, but nothing found.
Yeah, they know the location of each other. Poppy and Kellyes both one away from the ults. So if I'm Art, yeah, I don't know if I fight this. No reason to give them an early rotation to try to catch up.
Pacers goes up through from bridge. Oh, but knocked out by the Rolling Thunder. Crystal able to strike back.
They're taking over all the way into the back of sight, but they'll just yield and decides to go for the plant onto the bridge. Cosmic Divide does go down, but DFM, they're going to wait for backup to arrive. Jinbong, last one, coming up in mid. Crystal trying to push them out of uncomfortable positions. Gets a tag as well. That's health down for May. Whoa! What in the world is that drop shot? Gets him through the wall. Darian getting stunned. There's Yard. And with the Odin. And now they just slowly start to creep towards the spike. Cosmic Divide, how in the world are you going to defend this one? Oh no, the ability's taken away. Can they block it? No, they'll have to restart the spike defuse. There's the aftershock. Is it enough time though? Trying to block the wall, hold the door. Can they do it? No. Enough time passed. Crystal going for the calculations, and yes, it is. 4-man trap setup for that Blaze Storm. There's May, but there's the rendezvous. A couple knives out already. Can he get the reset? Not just yet. Crystal is going to help gun him down with his teammates. And GE will gladly answer back.
Holds out to the back line and now waiting for the smoke to dissipate before they rush and send a full commit. Gravwell just to defend off and hold Jinboom alongside Jin. Can they make it happen? Dom towards the off angle. Jinboom able to get the flicks. Two only. Kelly's and Yudo.
Yeah, and the bridge plan as well, so they weren't at danger on default. There's a Cosmic Divide, but look at the position of Yudotan. He's going to be able to get info from the back side. Meanwhile, holding close, Art already gets one kill. Meanwhile, in the back, no, it's going to be Crystal still getting the kills from long range with the Hunter's Fury, just making sure they cannot enter the site. But now the flood has begun. The gates have opened, and May starts to push out. Darian, good for the angle. Crystal, good on the trade, and May has to push. 1v1, and he gets it! Their hero adds. May versus Yudotan on the Rays is also going to be a fun fight right there. It's just a trade for trade.
Okay, and allows for G to at least flood in through, but Jinboom does spot a lot of it all out. But oh no, the whiffs! It's going to be the pickup from Kelly S instead, but Akame able to answer right back in with the classic! The third kill! Picked up!
I mean, literally fighting for his life. Trapped in by the barrier mesh, has only a way out behind him. And he just goes for 3.
What?
But it's Poppy in a clutch situation. Turns on that switch for the clutch. Whenever he's left alone, we'll put up that smoke. He still has a lot of time as well, so he can try to fish for these 1v1s if he wants to.
He's heading back towards top ramp as well. Ooh, Poppy spots out the first, and that's Jen down. Okay, now has an option to head on over all the way through to B. But you gotta read the timing of how they're able to rotate.
Yeah, they do have a faster point. Art ready for it. He's gonna let him drop. He wants to wait for the 2v1. I love that patience from Art because you have the numbers advantage.
Scout destroyed.
Knows the position. Going to plant
10
safe.
seconds left.
Oh, nice little jiggle back and forth from
Point of contact. So that's already enough info. Everyone's starting to rotate over it. Jinboom trying to hold May in with a judge inside of the smoke as well. Swings out at the right time. Oh, but not the one onto Yudotan. So that allows for GE to really spread their wings across the entire site. Spike down, watching for screens, Crystal.
Yep, 4-man still alive. It was a good haunt that forced May out of position that allows them to clean that up with only 1 casualty. They would love to be able to keep all 4 weapons, all 4 pieces of armor as well. Peeking out, Akame, very quick flick down. Crystal trying to play the mind games, but Akame, it's really up to him to try to get more information.
1 enemy remaining.
Gets caught by Yudotan on the cross, and Crystal will get the...
So maybe sensing that A is kind of clear, it's all down to Jin to hold, but unfortunately wallbang through. May has to land and connect.
Yeah, May just going to back out. Doesn't want to deal with any of that with the op in his hand. Something we haven't really noticed just yet, and I don't know if GE has full information.
Jinboom, though, has made his way all across from attacking spawn.
It's a timing fight, but quite frankly, I don't see a reason for Poppy to not be looking this way. He's constantly turning around to see if a crossfire is needed, but right now he can just focus on the back, and he'll be able to clean out the flank. Meanwhile, Showstopper, it gets shut down. Crystal with a nice timing. Hides away, and then shuts it down. That's DFM.
Lip through, while mid, though, continues to go under contention. Akame coming back in for the fight. Takes down 2 before Kelly's trades.
Yeah, Crystal hesitated a bit on that swing and gave enough time for the reset. Meanwhile, Darian, he's barely going to win out on the fight over on A. That opens up the site on the A side. Only 2 members remaining on DFM, but look at the health of Kelly S. Down to 1 single point of HP.
Ooh.
Oh, man, that was looking very close. Darian also not much health, so they really just have to win their first duels each. May, scared of getting spammed through.
Also for G needing to hold further defensive position, so all the way towards the back of main, maybe coming back up for that timing play against Heaven.
So this, yeah, it looks like it's really just meant to be for Darian to get a timing. Oh, the rifle taken away, but now they know about the pressure from behind. So DFM rushing onto the site. They can try to take the gravity well out. It's being used up. Rifles should be back.
Managed to trap. Oh, Kelly has with the wide swing a little bit too much. Allows for Akame to get the shot in. Now down to just Darian. Poppy's already gone. Not quite able to land it. Akame manages to hold Jinboom though.
Paranoia to push them out of position as well, trading kill for kill, but DFM still ahead in numbers, playing it to their advantage. Everybody getting spotted. May trying to go for the combat, but Crystal, he's regaining that confidence, he's regaining the aim.
Just being able to hold out towards the back line to continue to find some angles. Evens out the numbers for now, but then the quick transition over onto B where DFM is already reading the situation.
Okay, this is a send, right? Crystal going for the fake because they realized they've pulled off so far. DFM would have gone for the rotate. They even invested, but there's the spike dropped. This is where it all falls apart. They can retrieve it, but he has to rush in. He just has to get the kill. Only 8 seconds. Akame knows the mission. He just needs to buy time. 4 seconds pass, he gets the kill, another 4K for Akame.
Getting that space on towards B heaven. It's being read by DFM. Now they're prepared to get them down as they try to push on through, but the swings, they don't quite pay off. Kelly's able to strike back against Jin. DFM, they're trying to fight back as well. Jinbung out from the top of stairs, but Yudotan strikes them down.
Yeah, Yudotan just able to pick them off one by one as they're trapped. They're sitting down in the grab net, caught up in the cyber cage. Akame sees him, and he will get the kill, but Yudotan gets a third as well, and that's going to be Akame all alone. He's gotten 2 great rounds in a row, frantically trying to regroup in heaven. They have to rotate over. They have to get the kill as well. Akame dropped and stranded on heaven.
Popped the steel gun just before it died too, but now off towards the races. It's both teams racing towards the B side. Flash sent through just to buy a little bit of time, but Crystal has slipped past it. Now holding back towards defender spawn. The smoke comes up, the spray comes in, and also just GE being able to get the spike down soon enough.
Yeah, Crystal waiting for his teammates and then helping clear out the site itself. The protocols seem to be coming online for GE. Positions taken. Poppy already going into garage for that extra space. The sonic sensors are going to delay any sort of push in from Ali, but they've already all dropped.
Art, he's looking to make something happen. May, though, in for the first peek, unfortunately, drops to Darian. Then the swing out from Jin, not quite able to connect either. The Odin has to come up huge, but only good for the 1. Down to the 1-on-2 for Jinbung. And he's thinking about the back. Too many considerations for Kelly's to then swing. Most of A Heaven is clear as well. Oh, then the outlaw shot from Crystal. That's Akame already gone.
And now just complete disregard for all of the setups over by the A side. It's a good hit from May. Nice jiggles. GN answers back as well. So the trap play finding some value. Look at the push-up. Look at the push-up from Art. There's the judge, and that's the spike dropped. No omen on the side of GE. They will have to run and retrieve. Only 30 seconds. Art holding an off angle. This one's tricky to read. He did have a judge last. They're not suspecting it at all. And DFM will clean up tight. At this GE, the whole plan was always just keep them stacked up over by B, but that's 2 kills. They do not remember the fear of the art of the judge. One more, it's a nice attempt, but almost 4. And there's the last drop from May. Darian all alone. 1v4, 20 seconds. There is just no chance. He gets locked out. And that's the round in favor of DFM. Not really anywhere else to go. May now answers back, and he tries to get ahead of it, but Jinbung, with amazing cover, will save May. Everybody tagged up. Oh, they're all trapped. There's the paint shells. And it lands right on the stairs.
No, you can see that GE really don't want to back themselves in towards ropes once again. So it's just May and Jinbung to hold on the other side of Mail. That's the first shot already. GE kind of pincered and trapped inside. They're going to hold their ground though while May over-aggresses.
Well, trying to push them in. Poppy, does he now have finally a chance to try to peek in with the Sheriff? Site cleared out. DFM will wait to regroup. It's a 3v3.
Just to hold on the other side. GE looking to get the spike down.
Mind games. Oh, Gian might have spotted him. Right on the exit.
Still a little bit risky. Waits for the Trailblazer.
They know the location, but Crystal, he's going to reposition. Trying to hold closer now, not behind the box anymore. And Gian recognizes that there's a chance for the push in. He has to wait for his teammates to clear out some extra space. There's the jump forward. Crystal, he hears it. Not quite sure yet, but Poppy with 1 kill. On site, Gian not able to line them up. Akame 1v2 drops right in front of Crystal.
Heaven, but May repositions alongside his team as well.
They have to suspect this. They purposely pushed him into that corner. Eventually he falls, but he does take out Art. Now Kelly's holding close. Jinbung still over by the ramp. Akame once again opening things up with another kill. Everybody taking one each on the side of DFM. And with 4 members alive, it's once again just Poppy alone.
This time it's a 1-on-4. Sure, Main might be low HP, but look at the setups up around elbow as well.
No information. You just got to take the 1v1s as much as you can. And DFM, they won't take any chances. Now that they know where he is, they'll just bring him in. Akame with 2, but they don't have full information on the side of GE. So they have to wait, they have to fish for information, and Yudotan pays for his curiosity, and that calls for Jinbung on a nice timing peak.
Oh man, Jinbung. Just so much already afforded to DFM with these tiny movements. Earlier on was a little bit of a dog to clear out mid as well, and that kind of baits in for Yudotan, thinking that maybe it was just one person. Now that's going to be the flood for DFM into the A site, and lo and behold, it's just Darian here. He's hiding inside of elbow, looking to maybe deny the spike plant, but May's gotten it in a safe spot.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even care about fighting him. They'll just keep him trapped in here. There's the pain just pushes him out, and that's right into Art's crosshairs. It's a good setup. DFM is playing so calm, so patient, and there's sheer wall to watch their back as well. This side, we haven't seen them cross over. We haven't seen anything from B main. So everybody waiting for DFM on the A side. There's the C's, it catches Art. There's the paint shell, doesn't get him. Eventually, May actually gets the kill onto Crystal. Distraction's working out, but Yudotan clean with the shot.
Still continuing to spam through the cage as well. Unfortunately, that's going to be Akame down now for DFM. The spike on the ground. Jinbung trying to take things into his own hands, but gunned down by Poppy. Art fires back, but it's a 1-on-3. He kind of knows where his opponents are, but what he really knows is that the spike is down, needs to pick it up, doesn't have the time, goes in for the swing, but it's high-low left, but Kelly slows them down with the grab net. Looking for the spams, May in with the rocket.
Oh, shut down off the showstopper, and Kelly will spray all 4! What a hold, the grab net to buy time, and the reposition to get ahead of things. And now the hunt. No reaction. I mean, this might actually fake you out a bit. Kelly says, wait, hold on. You didn't actually check the side! The ace! Up in mid, so you are banking on the fact that it should be A. There's a showstopper. He just launches it close. Yudotan not holding onto that ult for long. G Crystal does get traded off. May comes in deep. Kelly he has to watch out. There's the annihilation. Catches May. Can he get saved? He's gone. It's just too late. Jinbung gives up on it.
And that's the round 2 possibly as well. 2-on-4 for DFM. They hang back out towards the top of heaven. But how do you regress off of this? Look at the angles marked by GE.
Yeah, I mean, they still have the trip as well in vent, so the only thing you're worried about is pushing through screens, getting the kills up on Evan. Darian, you don't need to necessarily fight this. No reason to equalize the numbers. GE, they just need to not give the 1v1s. Kelly gets 1 kill, now back down to a 3v1, and the spike is down. A much safer position.
And 20 seconds on the clock as well.
10 seconds left.
The round surely over, but Yudotan, can he get towards another showstopper? Here's the cam. Notices him. He is pinged, but it doesn't matter. It's just a matter of Jago's left right by that Trailblazer.
Does pull some attention away though, so allows for the trio to push up in the mail, and that's Jen taking down Yudotan. Poppy though, still holding from backside. Akame trades. Crystal now from the bottom, takes down 2. Jinbung with the trade as well though, so now able to somewhat take the side a little, but things are still opened up from GE. Darian, the shot from heaven.
And now grouping up, they know he's still on the site. One more ping, he's by the pillar. Could have repositioned, but the duo, they're waiting for him to peek out for information for that 1v1. They know he's still by the pillar in the middle of the site. A 2v1. What's the position? It's going to be a double swing, but Akame, he eliminates them. Online, Yudotan's just waiting for that information. Goes for the spray, doesn't quite get the kill, but Kellyas does. It's a nice little crossfire in the smoke.
Akame trying to spray back as well. No! He gets sprayed down by Kellyas instead.
The Phantom's doing work right now. No sky available, no flashes from anybody. Jinbung trying to open things up. That was a quick clear. Pushes through on a timing. Darian knows where he is, and he waits for it. Chooses the right angle on the peek out. And he will clean up that A site. So now it's just Poppy waiting for it. Down to 1 member. But it is May. Well, it's gonna be Poppy on the site as well.
Flashes over, Jin looking to capitalize, but nothing found either. Whoa, what? Straight shot from me!
Okay, well, the fadeaway works out, opens up the A side. Crystal has to fight for his life, but Yudotan arrives just in time. There's it from the shadows, but May, he's not good for all of them. Yudotan holding strong. He has backup once again in the form of Kelly S. It's a double swing, and they'll take down Art. The spike does make its way into the site, but a 2v3. DFM would like nothing more than to get one extra pick before they go for the plant.
Not quite safe enough, at least the smoke refreshes, and there it goes up outside of screens, but nobody's watching Elbow. Annihilation sent through, a bit of a shotgun one with that, but unfortunately, Akame just kind of gunned down. Showstopper in hand as well, and Yudotan able to blow things up on the side.
They could maybe even potentially rotate over to B, but like you said, it finds no value there as Yapi takes it down, but is he ready for the trade? He's just gonna get locked down, tries to avoid it, but you're never going to. You'll land right back at the pool. This, I mean, it looks like it's going to be the beginning of the end. Darion, he has to hold strong. Two members closing in. He wants to choose the 1v1s. He tries to find a timing, but May breaks through. Spike planted. May Jimbung will find another as well. Perhaps we spoke too soon, because DFM just isn't quite done yet.
Hold on. It is Poppy.
The Clutch Master himself. Cosmic Divide already used, but GN getting ahead of it. Just 10 HP, but he's been so quick today. Poppy swings out, and GN is good for the kill. They are happy to give up Heaven right now, and then it's going to be a repinch onto the Flood. Trying to get ahead of the Seekers. He gets caught, and GN crosses over onto the rafters and opens up Heaven.
GrabNet avoided and baited out as well. But into the site, though, Crystal, alongside Darren, still holding strong.
They are spotted. The paranoia keeps them tied up. The wraparound. Wait, TFM? Waiting for the rotation, but they might get caught themselves. They have to watch out. They have to watch out for their positions. They're giving the peeks. GN trades 1-for-1.
It kind of hangs back, but into the site. Crystal, another shot through. Jinbuk taking down Poppy. The spike has been dropped, though. 40 seconds on the clock now.
Darion and Crystal grouping together. Do they go for a double, try to get ahead of things? They do, they split, but Darion left alone, not able to pick up the kill, and Crystal will fall to the hand. Here so that Art can only focus on Garage. And there's the creep in. They didn't want to get caught by the trap play, but they will get shot down by May. They're once again trapped in Mail. There's the paint shows, they have to split. They'll avoid the bulk of the damage. But Gian, once again, holding by the rafters. May comes back in onto the site for support. It's a high-low. There's the spray down. May catches their attention. A 4K in overtime. And Art with the Odin.
Boombot.
Yeah, eventually goes back towards that B side. So now you know the Rays over by B. Yudotan taking a very risky position.
Oh my god.
And the Sonic Sensor not going to help him there. Poppy takes a lot of hits. But Kelly S, he guns down too, but is it enough? Poppy all alone. Only 59, 49 health. He's stuck in the Razor Vines. He can't move. You can't move anymore, Poppy. You just have to be a turret. He's locked in. DFM knows this. They have him pinned. Poppy, 29, 19. The ticks, they keep on coming. And there's just no exit from L. May will keep them away from the site. The spike slowly making its way. GN goes for the plant, separated. Crystal and Darion, they need to win their fights. May's ready for the swing around. He's ready for everything. He gets the shot. No, Darion will answer back, but he can't quite be the hero. Crystal, 1v2, the swing out. It's the double, and GN